A super simple 5-step marketing map for creating your first small profitable product in just the next couple days. Yeah, hey everybody, this is Ian from Mindful Marketplace, and welcome to our community. If you're actually listening to this in our community, or if you are listening to this on YouTube where these podcast episodes get auto-published, I invite you to check out our community, becoming a member by signing up at the link below. So as many of you know, the focus of our Serve at Scale podcast is looking for innovative and interesting ways to 10x our audience, our output, our impact, and ultimately our income on a bootstrap budget. And one of the conversations we had, I think it was Sunday, today's the 26th of May 2021, was on we were talking about the fact that so many people tend to procrastinate and spin their wheels and sort of ruminate and perseverate and really spend so much time thinking about choreographing the perfect product or the perfect service, the perfect offer, that they actually never get around to doing the thing itself, rather than just thinking about it, planning it, and spinning in circles without making any progress, let alone obviously profit, in pursuit of what it is that you are most interested or excited in doing. So I want to share with you a really simple 5-step heuristic or shortcut or cheat sheet for actually putting out your first product into the world. Now, this has some basic built-in expectation. You have some idea of what it is that you really want to do or say or help or teach or preach and essentially share with the world. But it really is this simple. Now, there are ways of extending this, obviously, improving, optimizing, tweaking, and critiquing this process so that it works better. But the key is really to make some step in the right direction rather than worrying about perfecting something that you're never actually publishing. So I'm just going to share with you the simple steps. So the first step is just decide, right? Pick the thing that you are really going to start with and commit to that and follow through. So whether that's a short template or course or lesson or a teaching or even something like repurposing an existing blog post that you're really proud of or something that you've written in the past, checklists, worksheets, things like this are really, really effective for your first product. It doesn't need to be something that's grandiose or that's super, that's like volume heavy. Like you don't need to write a, 100-page guide to do this. I would actually argue the reverse, that the shorter that you make your first couple products, the better the results you're going to get from your audience and the more buzz you're going to build for your blog, your brand, your business, and ultimately your bank account. So something short, something that's worksheet or templatized or checklist oriented, a single lesson that has a result that you can demonstrate is really effective for this. And again, you can repurpose something that you already have if you have something that's valuable already and simply redirect folks post-purchase to that thing, right? Or you can put that into a PDF. It doesn't really matter. All right. Number 2 is simply codify it. So have it in some format, whether, like I just said, it's a PDF or an audio like this one, or a video tutorial, or you have a protected blog post somewhere on your site that you can give members, a password access to Ghost, the Ghost blog or CMS platform is really, really good for this because it does that by default now. So you can actually protect a post that you can give people access to. That's, they can pay for it and access it in one step. So you actually solve the whole, kind of process problem that people generally struggle with. But it doesn't matter. You can use Gumroad, you can use Podia like we do, you can use Ghost like I just mentioned. Even Stripe now has these one-click checkout links that are really effective for this. You just need a Stripe account, which is free and really effective for selling stuff. And you're essentially done. You upload this document, this audio, the worksheet. It could be a podcast. It could be a protected post on Ghost or WordPress or Squarespace, and you're done. All right. Number 3 is you just have to write a little bit of a sales pitch, right? And that's you don't have to be, kind of an infomercial, shady sort of, pitch person to do this. Just tell people in very succinct form, in a few simple bullets, what it is that they're getting, why they ought to get it, how their life is going to be impacted or improved by dint of having access this information, maybe a little bit about who you are, why they should trust you, why they should believe you, where you've been, etc., and you're done, right? Don't overthink it. Just essentially get it published. You want to err on the side of publishing rather than perfection. And number 4 is simply share it in places and spaces where you have some sort of interactivity or engagement, whether that's your Facebook page with friends and family, whether that's Twitter or Instagram. You will be surprised at how many people will actually cheer you on, root you on, and share your content, your courses, your coaching, or whatever it is that you're doing if you actually step up, step out, and publish it and ask for their support. Now, if you're uncomfortable with that, with step number 4, step number 4A or step number 5 is, instead of asking your friends and family to promote your stuff, go and find other professionals who are your peers in your niche, your what I call your niche neighbors or your professional peers, and go give them a free copy of whatever it is and ask them if they'd like to promote this to their list as an affiliate. So as a partner for you or as an ambassador for you, you're simply asking them to, if they find the information helpful, that as an affiliate, you'll pay them to actually promote your content, your course, your coaching to their list, to their subscribers, to their friends and family, etc., and they can get compensated as a result. If you're using Gumroad, there's an affiliate program built into that. If you're using Podia, like we are, you can see our Podia page, partners.mindfulmarketplace.com. So it's really, really effective, to say to people, hey, we'll give you 70% of the profits on a $10 item if you promote this to your list. And of course, they're going to be generating all of this business for you, maybe making the lion's share of the money, but now you're going to have a whole new audience by which you can sell the second thing to, the next thing you create. And this time you don't have to pay them anything, so they're doing your lead generation for you as evangelists, ambassadors, or partners for your product. All right, it's really, really that simple. There are some other little ways that you can optimize and improve this. For an example, I like to recommend people use answerthepublic.com to do keyword research for this sort of product, because it'll tell you the exact questions that real people in the real world are asking to, that you may have answers to, or that you should have answers to if you're teaching and preaching and reaching people in this niche market, industry, vertical, or local marketplace, whatever it may be, that you are appearing or positioning yourself as an expert or a thought leader, etc. So that's pretty much the short form process. You can do this in literally a day, certainly in 3 days if you are taking your time. And you just need to simply rinse and repeat and scale this strategy week over week. And over the course of a short month, you literally can have, 7, 10, 12 products like this that completely transform your life, that are easy to do, that are building your brand, building your audience, cultivating a community, and if you're really purposeful and passionate about what you're doing, changing your life and changing the world in some small way at the same time. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. This is Ian again from Mindful Marketplace. If you'd like to work with us, I have a whole process where we can work with you to do this. If you feel intimidated to doing this, or doing this on your own, if that feels challenging, we get on the phone with you and work you through the whole entire process so that you have a published product in 3 days flat. And if you're interested in something like that, just reach out to me directly, Ian@mindfulmarketplace.com, or leave me a comment in the community comments below if you're actually in our community, and we're happy to work with you and help you facilitate this process together as a collaborative thing. Okay, thank you as always for listening, and have a wonderful day.